Hey guys, welcome to the show. It is Wednesday night and I am so glad that you stopped by to see me. I'm Michele Forto. I'm the lead trainer for Alaska Dog Works, where we help people have better relationships with their dogs. So on tonight's show, I'm going to talk to you guys about a couple of things. So make sure that you have hit that like button. Make sure you are part of our Facebook programming where we get the notifications so that you know when I'm coming on, so you never miss a thing. If you do come in late or you miss one of our episodes, you can always find them right here on this Facebook page. So we have been quite busy. We just got back, as you guys are aware, from a trip to Boston. It was a marathon type of a trip where we were just going. And the only thing that stopped us in our tracks was a nor'easter. And it was a nor'easter for the decade, they said. So we survived the nor'easter 22 with a puppy in a hotel room on the 12th floor. Her name is Isolde, as I introduced her earlier this week. We can have you guys, if we could have you guys follow along on her journey, we have hashtagged her name. That's hashtag ISEULT. So we're trying to get you guys to watch her grow and how we actually raise our very own dogs. So, like I said, we are going to talk about the pack tonight as well as the Peak Performance Program. So let's start with our Peak Performance Program. Some of you have been our clients and have taken part in that program. And there's a few things that seem to be a little bit confusing to people, and that is exactly what is a Peak Performance Program, why is it designed the way that it's designed, and how can it benefit you? Well, let's run it down, shall we? So the Peak Performance Program is a very unique program in and of itself. There's a lot of elite dog trainers out there offering board and trains and long board and trains, and we have pulled back on that because what we have found over the years is that excluding you from the training process is actually detrimental to the relationship building that we talk about so much right here at Alaska Dog Works. So with the Peak Performance Program, what we have done is we have taken our Ascent program and we've molded it into one of our board and train programs, and we have created our very own Peak Performance. So what that means is that I will meet with you, or one of our trainers will meet with you once every 2 weeks, 5 times over the course of the 9-week online course that is the Ascent program. You're following along the Ascent program, you're doing the homework, you're taking the quiz, you're ensuring that you're starting to develop your own routine and training style with us coaching you exactly how to develop that style. That's one of the key components, you guys, making sure that you're learning how to train your dog, and it goes beyond sit down, come, stay, wait, and their name. It really actually is all about how do you have that conversation with your dog and not have things get lost in translation. Because remember, dogs don't really speak English. So then after the 3rd or 4th in-person session, and by the way, during the 3rd session, we always do environmental socialization, and that is where we take you out of your home, get the dog out of its comfort zone, and we take you to a new location. In that new location, you're really able to proof some of the things you've learned, and then you really see where you need to pick up the pace. After that session is when your dog is typically scheduled to come to a 2-week board and train camp where we continue the development of the socialization, distractions while around other dogs, teaching your dog to come when called and sit and stay in a group with other dogs, as well as working on their household manners. For instance, counter surfing, mouthing, jumping up on guests, getting into the trash, and things like that are continued during the camp time. what also gets continued and gets worked on heavily is crate training your dog. We really do believe in the power of the crate. It is not a punishment spot. It really, if your dog can calm and be content in a crate, it's a good thing for so many more reasons than just having control in your own home. It really comes down to what we learned over the years during some emergency situations that we have thankfully not been affected by, but we learn from those situations and how to prepare our clients and their families and their dogs for when emergencies happen. So that is the important part about crate training. Your dog should know how to eat in a crate. They should know how to sleep in a crate. They should know how to be calm in a crate when other people are walking around. After the camp session, the 2-week board and train, your dog then is picked up. There is a class called a send home class. That class takes about an hour, and you guys are taught some of the things that your dog developed in its skill set while it was here. Then we will schedule your 4th or 5th class 2 weeks after camp, and you're ready to go. Also, part of our programming includes our group classes that are coming up very quickly. We teach them in the summer months only, and they are exclusive for our clients that have taken part in one of our programs. Nicole will be teaching them in Anchorage this summer, and I will be continuing to teach them in Wasilla. And for those clients that have taken part in our programming, we do encourage you guys to come out. That is another way to expand your opportunity to learn more about how your dog works in environmental situations. So that is the peak performance in a nutshell, and I hope that you look over at our website for more information. Remember, that's alaskadogworks.com, and you know, I'd like to give a shout out to our very own director, and that is Robert Forto, who has done so much updating to our website and our content. So please go on over, take a look at that, and let him know how he has done. All right, let's talk about the pack sessions. What exactly are those, and how did we decide to come about doing those for you guys? Those are our new way to bring additional content to you, build a community of like-minded individuals that like to get outside and do things with their dogs, that may have some struggles, that may have some accolades that they want to share, and that's exactly what happens during a pack session. So we've developed a private Facebook group for our clients that have already been in a program. If you haven't yet received an invitation to the pack, let us know in the comments section below, and we'd be happy to send it over to you so that you can get in on all of the action in the pack private Facebook group. What happens when you're part of the pack's private Facebook group, you get invited to a Zoom session, the pack sessions, on Mondays and Thursdays. And during those sessions, we run down exactly what I just said. We have a topic of the week. We have a section about you sharing your accolades, you sharing your struggles. And we build everything out from there so that I can help you, or Nicole can help you, or even Robert can help you guys out with your questions. And you guys can even help each other out. And that's the whole idea about the pack sessions. We want to make this an interactive community for every one of our clients. We have clients not just here in Alaska that continue to follow us when we left Colorado. You guys are more than welcome to join the pack as well. In fact, I know for a fact that we've had a couple of our Coloradans do exactly that. I did our first pack 3 weeks ago, and it went well. For a first time run, we had one person show up, which was fabulous. I really did appreciate that because she helped me really go through the process of how this should work. I really want you guys to join the pack session that we are going to do on Thursday at 11:30. And again, it is a powerful situation. Nicole will be the pack manager, if you will, on Thursdays, and I'll be the pack manager on Mondays. Tomorrow is Nicole's very first time doing a pack session, so go on over and join her tomorrow at 11:30. Isn't that correct, Robert? Yes, tomorrow at 11:30. If you are a member of the pack private Facebook group, you will see the link for that pop up tomorrow. Robert will make sure that the link is in there. Last time the link wasn't, so I had to add it very late in the game. So we will be working on that later on so that you can get in. Thanks so much for joining us. Let us know what we can do to better your relationship with your dog.